Good afternoon. It is now the following Tuesday and Mr. Man and I are gonna go out to Winners because we went over the weekend and I completely forgot that I desperately need a hat because I'm out in the sun all the time and I don't have a hat. And I don't like hats on me, but out of necessity, because my face keeps burning, I need to get a hat. So we're gonna go there. I also need to get some more topsoil for our front yard and I'm gonna spread some seed there. I might get some more grass seed as well because just for shits and giggles, I did spread some grass seed on one side without putting any topsoil down. While I don't think that that looks good by any means, I feel like if I just put some more grass seed in there, it might look okay. I don't really know. I don't know what to do because we can't really afford to do the whole landscaping thing this year as much as I would like to. So I'm just experimenting and seeing if I can get any green out there to make it look a little less crappy than it does. But I was editing and I finished and I didn't have as much footage as I would have liked. It is a normal amount of footage for anybody else, but for me, I like to have a good 30-minute vlog at least. So I needed a little extra something. You're gonna join me now. Good morning, happy Thursday. It's 8:23 and I don't have a child to take to daycare, which is really nice. Seren had a sleepover at her grandparents' last night. Just a random middle of the week sleepover, so I don't have to make the daycare trip this morning, which means I am gonna do my walk now. It is raining, but it's gonna be raining all day and I think it's supposed to rain the least amount right now, so we're just gonna get the rain cover for the stroller. I'm gonna get a rain jacket on and rain boots. I'm gonna put an audiobook in and just enjoy the coziness. I am finishing The Only One Left by Riley Sager, which Josh recommended to me, and initially that was the first book. He read that book and that was the first book by her that I had heard of, but it was just always on a wait list on Libby, so it's taken me this long to read that one, and I ended up reading The House on the Lake of hers first, and I really liked that book. I will say I kind of predicted a few things that happened in this book. I feel like I've read a lot of mysteries lately, and first of all, they're not my favorite. Mysteries and thrillers are not my favorite to begin with. I'm also just in the mindset of mysteries and I'm like, okay, what are they not hinting at? Okay, that's what's happening. That's basically my thought process with all this. So I feel like I don't want to discredit the author because she does write very intriguing mystery novels. They're just not usually my thing. So I need to get the stroller, make sure that it's not wet. And then yeah, I'm not really, I don't have any solid plans for today. I do know that I want to go out at some point. I'm not sure where, but I've been itching for something and I haven't been able to figure it out. So I'm hoping that I figure that out today and I can go get whatever it is I'm itching to get. I do need to get a couple of grocery items and some more topsoil. I might make Josh do the topsoil because I don't want to deal with that. I do need to go to the grocery store. Other than that, this is probably going to be a multiple day or weekend vlog and I'm just gonna have fun with it and take it easy and yeah. Good walk. My battery's gonna die. That's perfect. Well, the baby's gonna have to go for a nap soon anyway, so I'm probably just gonna pitter patter clean around the house while he sleeps, and then when he gets up I want to go out. Look how rosy my cheeks are. One thing about me is if I move my body even ever so slightly, I'm gonna get red. I kind of want to change too. I've been doing mini workouts with weights downstairs after my walks, so I'm like, do I want to do that first? Maybe I will do that because he should be good to stay up for a little bit longer. Okay, I have changed. I'm in my black pants from Blue Notes. This shirt is from Old Navy, I think, but I thrifted it. I had a shower because I did a little workout, and after my walk I was very sweaty. Feeling great. I think I heard the baby stirring. It's 11:15, so he's been asleep for a little over an hour. I'm just going around turning the lights off because we're gonna go out for a little adventure. Although now that I'm thinking about it, is now a good time? Yes, I'm just gonna go get lunch. I heard that Tim's brought back their grilled cheese sandwich, so I am about to test that theory as soon as that boy wakes up. I'm gonna go get a grilled cheese sandwich from Tim's, and then we're gonna grocery shop because there are some things that I need. Somehow I need to grocery shop like 5 times a week. It's getting really expensive. Okay, we have milk. Do we have eggs? We could use eggs. I know we have bread. I need cheese. I need cat food. I might need some meats. Oh, I need heavy cream and Parmesan cheese as well, and low salt chicken broth because I need to make baby boy's favorite carrot soup, and I don't have any low salt anything, so I need that. Okay, let's get this boy up. I need to write down this list because I'm gonna forget. I need to move his camera because ever since he started rolling onto his belly, he's doing flips in that bed, and I cannot see his little face anymore. Oh, it's raining out. Hi, buddy. Hi, Stinker. I see you smiling. Oh my god, this outfit is so cute. We got a Paw Patrol shirt, little fake jeans, and his Converse. Cutie boy. What do I want to drink? Josh just told me about one of the forms that Mordecai takes in Dungeon Crawler Carl, because he's on book 7, I think. Oh my god, it's so funny. Could I get one of the grilled cheese melts? I didn't get a drink because I thought I brought my water. Thank you. Oh boy, that's a lot of cheese. I should have got it with bacon. But yeah, it's pretty good. Really just makes me want them to bring back the creamy chocolate chills. Oh. Normally I put these in little like smoothie cubes almost, and I freeze them, but it's still hot, so I'm gonna like partially cover it, I think, and put it in the fridge because we have to go and get Seren. So, but yeah, I use this recipe from Pinterest. If I can remember, I will link it in the description because it has genuinely been both Seren and the baby's favorites when they've been in the baby-led weaning stage. Their absolute favorite meal. He absolutely loves this, so I'm glad to have another batch for him. Yum. I don't think I'm actually gonna vlog today. This is just, I'm randomly wanting to talk about this because I am currently watching, ooh, the lighting's bad. I'm currently watching a Shaytards vlog of their daughter Emmy's last prom because she's graduating, or graduated this year, I guess. I know that family vloggers, problematic, Shay Carl specifically, quite problematic, but I grew up watching the Shaytards, I think since at least Daxton was born. I don't remember if I watched Brock be born, but they are now very, like, they're in teenagers, they're all teenagers, and it's so wild to watch this. And also, like, their cousins and stuff are always in the vlogs, and just seeing them so grown up in this video, it's jarring, but it's also a reminder of why I do this. Like, I can't wait. I'm obviously not gonna post like the kids' faces, and I'm not gonna post their, you know, first and last day of school, prom stuff, but I'm going to film it for ourselves, and I absolutely cannot wait like to watch, to watch them grow up and have that documented. I am so excited. And yeah, just even though I don't show their faces on here, you can still, it captures the essence of like, what's Seren's favorite thing right now? What's her favorite song? What's she talking about? Like, how does she sound when she talks? And the same with him, like capturing all of his milestones. And for ourselves, I'm obviously capturing content with their faces on it for us, but even just having this is so important to me, and it makes me so happy because in this video, he just threw up on me. In this video, they throw back to like, or in one of the other videos where she graduated, they like went back to their other videos of their first and last day of schools as kids. And it's crazy. Like, it's so cool that they have that to look back on forever. And yeah, it just makes me happy that this is something that I like to do because I'm such a sentimental, like nostalgic person. And I mean, that's why I started this in the first place, because I like to watch back memories. If you were ever looking for a sign to start documenting things, take this, because that would be priceless to have to look back on. Good morning. It's Saturday morning and Josh is taking Seren for the morning and I am taking the baby and going yard sailing. I am very, very excited. It's my first yard sale of the year. I'm taking some cash. I have high hopes. I have like a lot of different things that I'm looking for, so I really need to hone my mind in and write down a list. And then I'll tell you what that list is and maybe show you some inspiration pictures that I have for it. I'm so excited. First off, I want to get a shelf, some decorations for here, and I would love, I don't know if I'll be able to find it yard selling, but I would love to have a little chair here to sit and read and be able to see the view. I'm also just always looking for any form of art. I kind of want something to go up here where we can put like our mail and our keys and stuff, but I'm envisioning something Martha Stewart-esque because she has one in her book. It looks really handy. So I just like this inspiration board. It's so cute. I would love to get a new coffee table that's a little bit, I don't want to say rustic, but a wooden coffee table, because it was really nice. Josh's cousin, they got an extra one of these because it was defective. So they sold this to us for $50, and I love the storage in it, but it is just not the style of the house. It's not my style, so I want to get something to go there. And eventually I don't want this couch, but I'm trying to keep in mind the style for when we replace this couch and the seating in here, which ideally would look something like these photos. Cute. Okay, it's 20 to 9. The yard sales usually start at 9, so I've just been scoping them out, driving around. I think I've found a few good ones. Nobody's there yet. They're still setting up, so I'm looking forward to it. It's a lot more sparse than I was hoping. There were a couple of good looking driveways. These are some of the nicest houses I think I've ever seen. This is how you know the yard sale is gonna be good, when you're in a rich neighborhood. Okay, it's me from the future. I realized that I didn't show what I got from these yard sales that I went to. It was nothing crazy. Honestly, I was a little bit disappointed. There was one yard sale where I got almost everything. It was obviously a little bit of a wealthier couple, but they had very reasonable prices and they just wanted to get rid of stuff. That is literally the ideal yard sale situation. Yeah, there was also like a patio bench that they had there, but it was labeled make an offer, and I was like, I don't want to lowball this guy, but he also has super reasonable prices, and like I don't know how much he paid for this. So I ended up like tossing and turning so much that I just didn't do it. I didn't make an offer. Kind of disappointed at myself about that, but that's okay. We still got some good stuff. The first thing that really caught my eye were these glass pots. I don't have anything like this. And in my head, I saw this and I was like, oh, simmer pot. Like I've always wanted a glass pot to do simmer pots in, mainly for like fall and winter, but you know, I can always do like a more fresh scent. Are you kidding? Obviously you can use this for more than that, but it's, the lid is Pyrex, but it's Visions Corning. So this is the 2.5 liter. I think this one is 1.5 liters. I don't know, this one just says France, so French one. But they're so cute. This whole set, $10. Are you kidding? Okay. All right, the next thing I actually already put in its designated spot, so I do apologize for the mess, but it is this wooden slab. This is actually a countertop from an IKEA, I think one of the kitchen islands. So it is like, it's solid wood, it's very heavy. It's got a lot of like stains because he used it as a worktop like surface in his garage, but someday, probably not anytime in the near future, someday I would like to sand it down and restain it. But for now, it is literally exactly what I was looking for, minus the fact that I forgot I have a top loading washer. The plan was initially to have, like the vision was to have a piece of wood over top of both of them and turn that into like a little storage, make it look cleaner, make it look nicer. But then I realized, oh, right. So then I tried to make them even because this is pushed back into the wall and that is not, but I can't because of the like the hose and stuff is there, so I can't push that in. And then the dryer vent is here, which needs to remain connected lest we have lint flying around and starting a house fire. So that needs to be pushed into the wall where it is. So it does look a little bit odd from the top down, but I would like to either make some little table legs and attach them, or shelving in between to maybe make the overhang look a little bit more natural. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think it looks nice as it is, honestly. It's clean anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to remember everything I got. I think the rest of it is in the basement. I didn't get a whole lot. We're never in here. This is our basement bathroom where I store all of my tools in here and all of the photos and picture frames that I have not yet found a home for. But I found this picture, which was really cute. It just, obviously the frame drew me in. The fact that it's a piano with a little kitty sleeping. Oh my God. So I don't have a home for this yet because I think I know where I want it. I think I want it beside my reading chair, but it's gonna look a little bit off center, off balance without some other things on the wall. Like I wanna get a shelf, a candle holder, just some little bits to balance out everything. So I'm just gonna wait till I get all of those to hang that up. And then I think the last two things that I can remember anyway, are out on the floor because they are puzzles. So that's just a big dinosaur puzzle and that's a Nemo puzzle. Bought that from some teenage boys that were selling all of their childhood things. It was one of those like kind of cute but also kind of annoying yard sales where the parent is like, okay, we're getting rid of all of your childhood stuff. Let's pick some stuff to get rid of and like you can have the money or whatever. And it'll be a lesson for you to learn about value and selling stuff and negotiating with a customer or whatever, which I think are all wonderful things, but nothing was price labeled. So it was just like they were making up prices on the go. And when you're an awkward teenager, that's obviously going to be stressful for you. So they wanted $10 for these like beaten up used puzzles and I didn't want to crush their spirits. So I came back with a $7 very modest price. They accepted, they were like, okay. And yeah, it was just like, it was really awkward because I remember another yard sale that I went to last year and I took Seren and she wanted this stuffy that this kid was selling. He was younger than these guys were, but he was like, he actually had a price. I think it was like $2 for each stuffy. I gave him a $5 bill because I didn't have any change. Didn't have a toonie on me. He just accepts it and says thank you. And I was like, he was just so young and I was feeling a little bit awkward and not super confident at the moment. So I just let him keep it and I was like, okay. Like his parents weren't supervising him at all. He was just kind of there on his own. Yeah, I don't like those situations where you're trying to teach your kids stuff about money and interacting with people, but there's no support there for them, and it just makes it super awkward for everybody involved. And also, that's too much money to ask. That's too much money to ask for your dirty little stuffy that you've had for 6 years, and now you just want some cash in your pocket. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Please feel free to subscribe, like, and leave a comment what your yard sale pet peeve is, because I think that might be my biggest one. Obviously, like people that overcharge for things, it's frustrating, but it's more frustrating when it's that particular situation with a kid and like they want and need to learn about this thing and the parents are just like, yeah, whatever. It's just frustrating, but let me know. Let me know what your yard sale pet peeves are, because I'm interested to know. And I really, really want to get a lot more yard sailing done this year. Bye.